Larepod 57.
You suck, man. Loser.
Boy, you're getting on my nerves.
I think you're just terrible.
You disgust me.
Larry, I feel your pain. I think you're going to do a good job. Monica likes you too. You know what I'm saying? Double duty.
Get the blood mop. It's Larry Hinze. I have a buddy.
Larepod 57. 57 varieties. Yeah, I just love them all. Thank you for listening to podcast number 3. I'm Larry Hinze, and I hope you like this one. It's the Mission Mountain Wood Band, and they became the Montana Band, and they were a big thing in Montana when I was growing up. Let's start it out with a couple from the Mission Mountain Wood Band.
Picking our song in Mountain Standard Time. Picking it good in Mountain Standard Time. Hands in the handouts, picking up dough. Grab that pretty good round you go. Jet to the center and form a star. Haze in the bar and cash in the jar. Back to the schoolhouse, moon is high. Barley's good, but the county's dry. Meet your honey and swing right back. At her home in the wagon track. You know where, I don't care. Set your lady to rocking chair. Fiddles fight, kick it all night with delight. Mountain time.
Come from Mission Mountain where the waters divide. A little short of breath, boy, it's a long ride. Brought a clean shirt, jerky, and a guitar lick. And the wind from Mission Mountain for my bluegrass pick. We're picking our song in Mountain Standard Time.
Picking it good in Mountain Standard Time. Hands in hand, now picking up dough. Grab that pretty good round you go. Jet to the center and form a star. Haze in the bar and cash in the jar. Back to the schoolhouse, moon is high. Barley's good, but the county's dry. Meet your honey and swing right back. Get her home in the wagon track. You know where, I don't care. Set your lady in a rocking chair. Fiddles fight, kick it all night with delight.
It was dusty up in Minot, not a cloud in the sky. I couldn't find a breath, boy, in a hot July. Clear as honey, it was just that plain. My cloud on Mission Mountains and a bluegrass rain. Picking our song in Mountain Standard Time.
Moving the wind in Mountain Standard Time. Hands in the hand, now picking up dough. Grab that pretty good round you go. Jet to the center and form a star. Haze in the bar and cash in the jar. Back to the schoolhouse, moon is high. Barley's good, but the county's dry.
Meet your honey and swing right back. Get her home in the wagon track.
You know where, I don't care. Set your lady in a rocking chair. Fiddles fight, kick it all night with delight. Go back to Mission Mountain from wherever you roll, splitting up kindling for the monarch stove.
And it's early April and your man alive.
The wind from your old mountain knows a bluegrass drive.
Picking our song in Mountain Standard Time.
Picking it good in Mountain Standard Time. Hands in hand, now picking up dough. Grab that pretty good round you go. Jet to the center and form a star. Haze in the bar and cash in the jar. Back to the schoolhouse, moon is high. Barley's good, but the county's dry.
Right back, get her home in the wagon track.
You know where, I don't care. Set your lady in a rocking chair. Fiddles fight, kick it all night with delight. Mountain time.
Stop and have some wine, Athens County.
Marie and me, we're doing fine. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone.
to this town, and I'm a feeling mighty good. Found my good friend sound. I had a hunch I would. Way down in Athens County, that's where I am. I'm going on the road tomorrow up to Amsterdam. Way down in Athens County, stop and have some wine, Athens County. Believe me, we're doing fine. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. That's my friend Johnson, he's a picking up bluegrass too. Picking in the morning sun, raining in the afternoon. Way down in Athens County, that's where I am. I'm going on the road tomorrow up to Amsterdam. Way down in Athens County, stop and have some wine, Athens County. Marie and me, we're doing fine. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone, never long gone. Sweet Maria, never long gone.
The Mission Mountain Wood Band, abbreviated M2WB, is an American bluegrass and country rock band. They were formed in Missoula, Montana in 1971. They had beer-induced concerts in Montana. Imagine that! Like the University of Montana's Aber Day Kegger. Been to a few of those, a great time. Great bands like Jimmy Buffett, Heart, just excellent stuff. They also toured nationally, mostly playing college campuses, performing up to 320 gigs a year. And that's pretty much every day. The original 5 members, Rob Quist, Steve Riddell, Christian Johnson, Greg Reichenberg, and the late Terry Robinson, all were UM students and born in Montana. Had the pleasure of meeting these guys at a radio station in Whitefish, KTXX. We used to call it Kotex Radio. It was a bloody good station. The band recorded 2 studio albums. Band members quit, the name changed to the Montana Band in 1982, and they did have some national success. More changes did transpire, including the departure of Quist. Terry Robinson was the only original member when a plane crash killed all in a plane wreck in 1987. Sad deal there. Their fan base and concert experience were compared favorably to the Grateful Dead, and the periodic reunion concert being held all the time since 1992. They attract new and old alike. They've got quite a following. The band was formed when guitarist, banjo player Rob Quist and bass guitarist Steve Riddell met as members of the University of Montana's audition-only Jubileers singing group. They soon recruited Terry Robinson and performed an acoustic 3-piece group before adding Christian Johnson and drummer Greg Reichenberg. They were mentored by Joseph Musselman, who was a professor at the University of Montana. One of their earliest performances helped promote a young, then Max Baucus, to victory in the House of Representatives. The band's heyday ran from 1973 to 1981. They played up to 320 shows a year, every state except Hawaii, because they couldn't get the bus across the water. They also developed a reputation for their complex use of 4-part vocal harmonies, the multi-instrumentality of the members, and extended concert jams. I guess they did a 22-minute version of Athens County. I don't know about that. They became an annual mainstay at the Aber Day Keg in Missoula. They had 1,000 kegs of beer there, they say. It was kind of a benefit for the university library and was added to the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest keg party of all time. Been there, done that. From 1973 to 1976, the band relocated to New York City and played locations such as the legendary club CBGB's while building a national following. In 1977, the band released their first album, In Without Knocking, and their cover of Take a Whiff on Me became an underground party anthem across the U.S., even bigger than Louie Louie to some. Mountain Standard Time is pretty well known. Sweet Maria has proved to be their nostalgic favorite of the band, and also myself. I love that song. They opened for major acts including the Allman Brothers, Charlie Daniels Band, Ozark Mountain Daredevils, Bonnie Raitt, and a host of others. They appeared on national television on the show Hee Haw, y'all. The band broke up in 1982, and remaining members Quist and Robinson, along with the replacement member Kurt Bergeron, formed Montana, also known as the Montana Band. As a Montana band, they were on the ABC Cheryl Ladd special with other venues. They recorded one album, Change in the Weather, and they were best known for one song, Shoes on the Other Foot Tonight. Shoes on the Other Foot Tonight was written by Rob Quist. Quist left the band after a few years for a successful solo career, backed by a new band called Great Northern. Terry Robinson and Kurt Bergeron, along with their manager and other members of the band Montana, or the Montana Band as it may be, died in a plane crash near Flathead Lake, Montana in 1987. The pilot attempted to buzz the crowd following a concert, and it wasn't good. In 1992, the 4 surviving members of the original Mission Mountain Wood Band reunited for a concert in Polson, Montana, with Terry Robinson's brother, Bruce, filling in spot number 5. An additional successful reunion concert followed after the years, becoming more frequent as time passed, with Tim Ryan also filling in as the new Terry Robinson. The band now plays semi-regular performances, including some out-of-state stuff, places like Lake Tahoe in 2008. They released their entire recorded collection on a box set called Private Stash, and they've got some pretty cool artwork on that too. PBS made an award-winning documentary about the group called Never Long Gone. The band released a new studio album called Reboot in 2011, and they have tour in support as of 2011. And that's my little tribute to the Mission Mountain Wood Band, also known as the Montana Band in later years. Thanks for listening to Larepod 57. Larepod 57.
You suck, man. Loser.
Boy, you're getting on my nerves.
I think you're just terrible. You disgust me.
Larry, I feel your pain. I think you're going to do a good job. Monica likes you too. You know what I'm saying? Double duty.
Get the blood mop. It's Larry Hines. Hi, everybody.
Larepod 57.
57 varieties.
Yeah,
I just love them all.